Mercury Bank is a great option for international entrepreneurs. It's often the only option that you guys have when you're opening an LLC and you're trying to get banking in the US. This is because they still have been allowing you to use virtual mailing addresses and your foreign proof of address. Now, this week, and actually today, I've gotten a number of messages from clients who are banking at Mercury, and apparently they're switching over all of the non-resident clients at Mercury to another banking partner. Now, I want to share my screen in this video and go through the different banking partners. What does this mean for Mercury? What you should do, should you sign the buttons, and what you should do to be prepared for this switch. Now, again, Mercury is not a bank, it's a financial platform that has banking partners where they actually keep your money, which is FDIC insured. It's a really great solution. It's a great platform. It's a great product. And I have a lot of clients that are using this without any issues. However, people are concerned because this change is happening. And every time there's a change, we don't know what's going to happen next. So I'm going to go over this and share my screen, and let's look at some of the documents for Mercury and what you should be doing and what you should be prepared for as you click yes and switch over to this new partner bank. So I have a couple of different tabs up from Mercury's website, and on this, they go over deciphering the differences between regional, community, and national banks. So this is a quick overview where they talk about the collapse of Silicon Valley Bank and all that. The U.S. has a unique banking ecosystem where they have 4,200 chartered banks and 4,700 credit unions. And they said, for context, Canada has about 80 banks. So there's a lot of banks and financial institutions in the U.S. And when we go into this, we go into how Mercury, this is how Mercury works with partner banks to secure your funds. And now we're going to go into a little bit of the background for Mercury. They have over 200,000 startup customers, and they rely on FDIC insured. That means the government is guaranteeing your money. If the bank collapses, then the government will take over and make sure you don't lose any money. That's the point of the FDIC insurance. So this allows the banks to focus on, this allows Mercury to focus on product innovation and, a better software experience. And the banks can do banking stuff. At Mercury, they have 3 partner banks, and that's as of the time of this writing. I think they still have the same ones. They have Choice Financial Group, Column NA, which is the new one that we're talking about here, and Evolve Bank and Trust. Evolve Bank and Trust is the OG. They've been doing this for a number of different fintech companies that have been around. They've been the longest standing one that I've seen. What my clients have gotten an email, a lot of my clients, and I'll share a couple of screenshots. My team can share the screenshots, and I'll actually go over the email with you. It's pretty straightforward. As it says that they continue using Mercury, they need to move you from Evolve Bank and Trust to Column NA, another partner bank. Now, it says this change is required for businesses with international wire activity in order to provide a faster, more powerful banking experience and ensure the continued support for international operations. So it seems like if you're doing international wires or have international operations, they're going to switch you over to this bank. So what you need to do is before April 10th, sign the new terms. And if you don't sign the new terms, which you have some time, April 10th is a long time, you need to sign the new terms and conditions. You really have no choice. Close the account or sign the terms. So I would probably just sign the terms, so we'll see what happens. And after verification, your first Mercury account at Column NA will be opened automatically. And then they'll use the transfer tool to migrate your existing accounts, balances, and payments. So basically, they're going to open a new account at Mercury under this new bank, and then they're going to close the other account at the other bank. This is the last one. Mercury Partner Bank Switch. When we're looking at our screen here, the partner bank model, Mercury works with several FDIC-insured banks, which we saw on the last screen. And as they expand their network, customers will have the option to switch partner banks. Generally, they just kind of do it for you from what I've seen on here. What does it mean to switch to a different bank? Now, this is important. This is what we're talking about. And the fear here is that they're going to make you re-verify your information, and the new bank will have higher restrictions or higher criteria as to what you need to have to open an account. For example, if Evolve Bank and Trust allows you to use a U.S. mail forwarding or virtual address and then a foreign residential address, maybe the new partner bank won't allow you to do that, and you'll have to find a new banking option. So that's kind of the fear here, and that's something that we need to be ready for, right? So it says making the switch involves first reviewing and updating your company information, followed by a transition phase. So this is it, reviewing and updating your company information. So you're kind of applying for another bank account. So Mercury is in effect kind of closing your existing account, making you apply for a new one. I'm not saying they won't let you open it, but this is what's going to be happening. And you don't really have an option here. You can keep working with Mercury, or you can just have the account be closed. Maybe you can push back and reply to the email and say, I'd like to stay with my existing partner bank. I'll stop doing international wires or whatever. But so we don't know what Column Bank is going to be asking for on here. So during the transition phase, both your new and old accounts will be active. You'll receive new account numbers, new debit cards, and you'll have ample time to fully transition your new accounts and update your payment information. So if people are paying you with an auto ACH, or if you have an account connected to Stripe, or if you have an account connected to really anywhere, you need to update that and put the new account information, because they're going to close the old account number. So existing active physical and virtual debit cards will be canceled once your new bank accounts are opened, and physical debit cards for new accounts will be issued immediately by the new bank. So what happens to your old accounts? After the switch, they'll tell you to stop using them. At the end of the transition phase, they will disable the accounts. At this point, you won't be able to send or receive money. Automatic routing of inbound funds to new accounts will stop. Payments sent to old accounts after the state will fail, with the exception of ACH returns. Final account closure 2 weeks after the transition. Your old accounts will be permanently closed. No further transactions can be processed, but you'll have access to your transaction information. So, detailed process and overview. Let's see. They have step-by-step. I'm sure the process will be easy. Mercury has really great software, and they have a great user experience. I've enjoyed it as well. They're gonna make you, but before, review your company information. So this is what we need to do: review this before making the switch. You need to confirm your information is up to date and to update any outdated information. And they'll confirm when you're ready, which takes 1 to 3 business days. Your bank accounts. Once you agree to applicable terms, we'll prompt new bank account to open accounts for you. These accounts will have new account routing numbers, debit cards, payments, deposits, account balances. After you agree to the terms, we'll transfer your balances to your new accounts. That could take up to 2 days. Transferring payments will guide you through the process of transferring remaining payments and accounting links to the new accounts. How will my team be notified? You should have email and in-app notifications. So if you don't want to deal with this, don't send international wires. Send an ACH transaction to a Wise account or to another account and send the wires that way. That's how I've generally been recommending my clients do this, is to open up, for when you need to make international wires, avoid doing it with the bank because you could potentially have issues. And if you just send an ACH to a Wise account, then you can send all your international wires from Wise, which is generally going to have better rates. Wise has its own issues, and I went over my other video on that. Maybe you're using an AirWallex account or a Payoneer account or something else. Those apps have their own issues. Everything has their own issues. But there's a cost. I guess this is the big drawback with using these LLCs, that pay no taxes. And again, my audience is really foreign owned U.S. companies. So these are non-residents. You guys are. I have a lot of people on here watching these videos. At the end of the day, my comment is, push through it. Let us know in the comments what your experience is. We're all here together as a community to try and get the best option. If you need real physical address, or you need certain documentation, or you need new accounts, I encourage you to schedule a free call with the team. Maybe we can help you out, or you can check the other videos I've done and maybe find a solution there. But this is what we're doing. We're helping clients every day with get real addresses, get real bank accounts, and keep this stuff moving. And again, if you already have it open and you keep it moving on here on your own on Mercury, good luck to you. Just let us know in the comments how this goes and your experience with this, so we can all work together. And I'll make an update video when we know more, if they're closing accounts or if they're doing other verifications. Okay, so subscribe, schedule a free call if you want help, and I'll see you in the next video.